Hi there, I'm Rachel Reynolds from Healthy Communities of the Capital Area. I work for their main SNAP-Ed program, and I wanted to come to you today because I'm going to be making some blueberry muffins. Now this recipe is actually for whole wheat blueberry muffins, so we're making it with whole grain. Okay, and the recipe is featured in our cookbook, which you can download for free. It's Eating Healthy or Eating Better on a Budget. Okay, and it's from our 10 Tips program. Okay. So I have a cup and a half of whole wheat flour already in my bowl, and to that I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I lost my measuring cup. There we go. All right. And then I have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I have 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. I have 1/3 of a cup of non-fat milk. I have 1 lightly beaten egg, so I just scrambled it up a little bit. And then I have a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. The great thing about applesauce is you can use them in recipes to make them a little lighter, a little healthier, because you can actually replace some or all of the vegetable oil in recipes where you're baking. Okay, so today we're using just a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. And then I have 2 whole cups of blueberries. Now these are fresh blueberries, but you can use frozen blueberries. And if you don't have 2 full cups and you happen to have other berries on hand, you can do like a mixed berry if you'd like. I'm just going to mix that all together. If your blueberries are frozen though, I would say to wait until after you've mixed all the other ingredients before you add them, because the frozen ones will actually turn all of the batter blue. And that just looks a little funny. All right. It is a pretty thick batter, and that's okay. Okay, it's all mixed together. I don't see any more lumps of flour or any of my dry ingredients. Now the recipe in the book actually makes a dozen muffins, but I happen to like the really little ones, so I'm going to measure mine out into my little muffin tin to cook. It's just like a little trick I do. It helps me with my portions, and I can take some of them and bag them up and put them in the freezer. measure them all out. I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And when they're the bigger muffins, it calls for 20-minute bake time. But because I'm doing the little ones, I'm going to cook them right around 12 minutes. And you do that just by taking a little toothpick and sticking it into the center of the muffin. And if it comes out dry, that means that it's done. Okay. So I'm going to finish that up in a moment and then I'll pop them into the oven. Okay, but in the meantime, I just want to say I like this recipe because it does cover a lot of the bases when you're talking about eating from different food groups. So you're going to get fruit from your blueberries and your applesauce. You get whole grains because you're using a whole grain flour. You get a little bit of protein from the eggs and the milk that we added in. So it covers 3 out of 5, actually 4 out of 5, excuse me, because we get the dairy as well with the milk. So 4 out of 5 of the food groups. So not too bad. All right, so I'll finish this up and pop it in the oven, and I will see you in about 15 short minutes, and it will feel like a blink of the eye to you. Hi again. So just like that, the muffins are done and ready. And as you can see, they cooked up quite nicely. They're nice and golden brown on the top, and when I poked a toothpick into the center of one of the middle ones, it came out nice and clean. Delicious. They're really moist. The blueberries in them just pop with flavor. They're fabulous. So about 2 of these mini muffins would actually equal a serving. So like I said earlier, what I like to do is I like to bag some of them up in serving sizes and put them in the freezer. That way if I need a quick snack or a little breakfast, I can just pop them out and warm them up and have a really tasty breakfast or a snack. I hope you enjoy them. Thank you.